Welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing? As you see by the title, I have 5 keys for the Vikings to start off 1-0, win the home opener. We got Seattle coming back in. Feels like this is the 7th year in a row we are playing them, but it is one of the first years we have them in our own barn. We have them in our own backyard. They're coming to Minnesota this year, and I'm super excited for the game on Sunday. I'm extremely confident. I have extreme confidence in this team. I'm not going to let a Greg Joseph missed field goal kind of deteriorate my whole opinion on the Minnesota Vikings and how good I think they can be. I got 5 reasons, 5 keys on why the Minnesota Vikings are going to dominate the Seattle Seahawks this Sunday. Starting off with number 1, I'm going to start with the quarterback, Kirk Cousins. He's playing the best ball of his career. I have not seen this side of Kirk since his tenure in Minnesota began. His body language, his composure in the pocket, it just looks like he's more of a leader out there. It looks like he's finally comfortable in the purple. And maybe it's just my mind tricking me because he's actually playing good football. Maybe I'm seeing his body language. But something changed. Even if you guys watch the Voyage episodes that the Minnesota Vikings YouTube channel does, there was a scene where it was after Kirk threw that one where he's rolling to his left, back shoulder, threw Justin Jefferson a pretty good ball. He dove for it in the end zone. He had control of that situation the entire time. That play, he moved up in the pocket, rolled left, threw it to Jefferson. Then after the play, when I'm talking about his body language, it really seemed like Jefferson was like in awe of Kirk. It seemed like they were like, damn, Kirk's balling out. Good job. Like, it kind of had that mentality. So I think Kirk, he's on a hot streak right now. He's going to continue that, and he's going to absolutely bomb Seattle this Sunday. I'm expecting, if you guys remember, it was when the Philadelphia Eagles came in here about 2 years ago. Vikings were kind of up in the air on their season, and Stephon Diggs had about 168 and 3. I expect that for him, and he is my second reason, Justin Jefferson. Jefferson, he's kind of had a slow start to the year by his kind of, and I guess our standard that we put on him, but that ends on Sunday. I think the Seattle Seahawks are going to do everything they can to take away Dalvin Cook, and I don't really think they'll even be able to. I think the Vikings offense will be able to move freely on Sunday. But number 18, I expect deep shot after deep shot after deep shot to 18. I think the Vikings have been sitting on this for a couple weeks, and I think they've been almost kind of hoping that I guess we would be 2-0 at this time, and then we can kind of get Jefferson going. I expect him to have 15 targets. I'm serious. I think Justin Jefferson is sitting on a monstrous game. If you play DraftKings this week, you start him. If you're in fantasy and you're debating starting, which you probably won't be, you start him with supreme confidence. He will be the number 1 receiver in fantasy this week. I'm expecting like a 150-2 out of Jefferson, or like the game against the Tennessee Titans last year. It's his first game in front of the fans, in front of the U.S. Bank Stadium crowd, home opener. 18, he's going to be grittying a lot. I don't think the Seattle Seahawks have a corner that can cover him. I don't think there is a corner that can cover him. I think he's gotten his drops out. I think that was just kind of growing pains going into the second year. He shuts all that shit up this Sunday. Jefferson's on a big game. My third reason, let's go to the defensive side of the football. 99's back. Man, did that feel good on Sunday seeing him get those 3 sacks. He's back. He's going to terrorize the Seattle Seahawks offensive line. Seattle Seahawks, they got the left tackle, I think Tunzel is his name. He came from the Texans. I could be wrong about the name, but they have a really good left tackle. I'm not disagreeing with that. Well, it's a good thing that Danielle Hunter lines up over the right tackle, because I think he'll have a day. They put a tight end on him for a play. He'll take advantage of that. He looked dominant, not just with the 3 sacks. I thought he looked good before that. I thought he looked dominant even before he started to get the sacks. He was getting consistent pressure. He was really good in the run game, which is something that's going to be huge this weekend. And also, I thought the Vikings D-line did not do a good job as a whole keeping Kyler in the pocket, but I think he did a pretty solid job. Russell Wilson, similar quarterback, not as fast as Kyler, but he's probably more accurate than Kyler. Danielle Hunter will have a huge impact on this game, whether it's keeping him inside the pocket, creating pressure, stopping the run with Chris Carson. 99, he's a huge reason the Vikings will win. Our fourth reason is the Minnesota Moving Company. Thank God they will keep it going this Sunday. Please, can we just have one more week? I mean, that was beautiful to see. You see how explosive Dalvin Cook can be when you give him these massive holes. He looked the offensive line looked great. I thought Ole Uda and Ezra Cleveland at the guard position, I thought they had a really strong game. I also thought in pass protection on the 2-minute drive, Kirk was pretty much untouched, which I thought was incredible. Rashad Hill, I mean, as much as we dog on Rashad Hill on this channel and as a fan base, he looked really good on Sunday too. So just keeping it going one more week, that'll be a huge key why the Vikings will get a victory this Sunday. And my fifth reason, you guys might laugh at this, I think it's going to be Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer, his butt, his seat is hot. It is hot, hot, hot. It is scorching hot. He's going to come out with a game plan this weekend. I really think the Vikings are going to kill the Seahawks. I really do. Like, I really believe it. Bottom of my heart. If I had to put money on this game, I mean, I'm going to hammer the Vikings. I think they're special. I think this team has special in them, and I think they're just waiting for that breakthrough. I think Mike Zimmer has a plan. I expect him to take away either DK or Tyler Lockett. I would lean towards taking away Tyler Lockett. I know DK is a flashier player, but I think as importance to that Seahawks offense, it starts with Lockett and it starts with Chris Carson. And that's going to be adjusting to Russell Wilson's play style. I just really have a good feeling that Zimmer's going to have a bounce-back game. You know, we don't really talk about coaches having bounce-back games, but he got out-schemed last week, and he kind of got out-schemed against Cincinnati in certain areas. He admitted that fourth down call when he brought the zero blitz was a pretty ballsy call, and he wished he wouldn't have. But, hey, I really believe Mike Zimmer's going to bounce back this game, and those are my 5 keys, 5 reasons why the Minnesota Vikings will dominate the Seattle Seahawks. I'm feeling it. We're ready to go. This team is hungry for a victory. We need to get this first one now, and then we got the Browns coming in next week. Let me know what you guys think about my reasons down below. See you guys next time. Skol Vikes.